beautiful baritone voice, or the voice of his country cousin, Gomer Pyle, he is one of America's most loved performers. He's currently a resident of Hawaii, where he plays to standing room only audiences at the Hilton Hawaiian Village Dome. And he'll be seen in the Burt Reynolds Dolly Parton movie, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Here's one of the great ones, Mr. Jim Neighbor! We'll be back with our celebrity judges and our competing couples right after this word.
Because only the First Interstate Bank system has nearly 900 offices throughout an 11 western state territory. Move to First Interstate Bank, the only bank where convenience comes with the territory.
Everyone likes homemade chocolate chip cookies, but in National Taste Test, people like Toll House best.
I pick these for taste, texture, overall yumminess.
Nestle Toll House cookies taste best because they're made with the best-tasting morsels and the original Toll House recipe. Now, if you're taking the time to bake chocolate chip cookies, which one should you bake?
I'd bake these if I was a lady.
Nestle Toll House, the best you can bake.
Sluggish sales and the need for cash force Pioneer and others to sacrifice profits in Stereo Superstore's factory-backed $2 million clearance. Save up to 35% on Pioneer portable stereo radio cassette recorders, like this beauty with adjustable shoulder strap. Now below cost, just $128. Save over $70. Or this popular number with metal tape capability, music search, separate bass and treble, analog meters, and more. Just $288. This week only at all Stereo Superstore locations.
First Pampers invented quilting to help keep babies dry. Now Pampers invents new cushions.
Or phone toll-free 1-800-228-3737. It's delightful, hilarious fun. It's Benny Hill. Weeknights at 11 on KPTV 12, Portland.
From the Portland Sports Arena, this is Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one. And Tom Peterson's 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Well, a good Saturday evening to you all. I'm Frank Bonema. This is Portland Wrestling. We've got a lot of action in store for you tonight. Maybe a bit or two of news, and Lord knows what might happen in the next 90 minutes. So stay with us, won't you? Right now, the man who's made this show possible for the nearly 15 years, will celebrate 15 years next Saturday. Tom Peterson's going to have a big part of that celebration out here next week. Here is Tom Peterson.
Where can you buy a washer and dryer pair for under $500?
At Tom Peterson's, that's where.
Is it a quality pair?
You bet it is. The brand name is Hot Point. The washer and dryer are built for years of service. And you can save $50 when you buy the pair, only $4.98 both pieces. When you buy any major appliance at Tom Peterson's before 4 p.m., our Twilight delivery service means you will have it that night at no additional cost anywhere in the metro area. That's Tom Peterson.
This is the ad from page 3, actually, of this morning's Oregonian. In the main news section, you'll see that Hot Point washer dryer for $498. But remember, that offer ends Monday, so you only have tomorrow and Monday to get in and make that great buy, along with quite a few others. The RCA video disc player. Last 3 days on that great buy. So get out there tomorrow. Tom Peterson's, Southeast 82nd and Foster Road, for these great buys that are going out.
Taxes! 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 I paid my taxes!
Tired of wrestling with taxes? Call Columbia Bookkeeping. Returns are normally finished in 2 to 3 days. Private interview rooms, free audit assistance. Appointments available but not necessary. 14 convenient locations, including selected Lincoln Savings and Loan offices. Compare reasonable fees and quality to anyone. Call us for your tax headaches.
See the latest in fishing and hunting gear, boats, inflatables, camping gear, and RVs with how-to seminars and demonstrations. The 1982 Sportsman Show starting Wednesday, February 10th in the Expo Center.
Well, we're ready to go. A lot of action on tonight's card. We're scheduled for 3 1-fall bouts before the main event. There is a double main event tonight, and we never want to promise you which one it'll be because we never can be sure ourselves. Regal and Sawyer are teaming up together, and that ought to be some kind of barn burner against Rose and Oliver. And later on, or maybe not, maybe earlier, Rocky Johnson takes on Stan the Man Stasiak. Don Owen with the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first event this evening will be 1 fall. Introducing in this corner, 220 pounds from Tennessee, Terry Fargo. His opponent in this corner, 238 pounds from Houston, Texas, King Parsons. Referee Sandy Barr.
Next week, going to be Kids Night as well as 15th anniversary. No special thing planned as far as I know. We're just celebrating it. So is Tom Peterson. He's bringing a group of people out to watch the matches next week. Well, we'll hope that you might want to come out and celebrate with us. 15 years on the air on Channel 12 with Portland Wrestling. It's been my pleasure to only have missed about 3 or 4 nights in all that time. Should figure out sometime how many shows that is. Whew. Only once in all that time that I can remember that we didn't get on the air. Terry Fargo, King Parsons locking up. Whoa. Parsons trading punches and getting the better of it. Parsons and partner Rocky Johnson won a shot at the Tag Team Championships last week. They beat the champions in a non-title bout. Don Owen has said that gives them a shot at the title, and that will be headlining the card next week. Anybody want to bring some banners and happy 15th anniversary or something like that, we'd be glad to have you. As I said, nothing special planned. Won't take up a lot of your time with any kind of goings on, to my knowledge. But as usual, for all those 15 years and 35, over 35 before that, good hot wrestling action. Northwest, one of the best areas in the country for wrestling. And Portland, particularly, one of the best cities. Fargo complaining about something. Side headlock, Terry Fargo out of Nashville, known as the Tennessee Stud. Made a remark last week, had a shot of the derriere, Playboy Buddy Rose, and commented we might need a wide-angle lens. I understand he's been hearing about that all week long and a little bit hot about it. Sandy Barr seems to keep warning King Parsons about something. Talking about hot, Parsons getting a little hot. They lock up. Go behind full Nelson by Fargo. Talking about Rose as we were a moment ago, he may have bit off more than he could chew. You know, he took some shots at a recent hockey game with Tom Peterson in the net, and then challenged one of the any one of the Winterhawks goalies. So I understand they have taken up his offer, answered his challenge, trying to find a date when he can be there. Old Nelson, King Parsons on Fargo. Fargo trying to find a way out. Well, he tried to get out of it the same way that Parsons did. Parsons doing a few leg lifts there. Fargo wants a break. Sandy says break it. He's got the hold. That's exactly what he does. Better action tonight. Chung Lee, Billy Whitecloud, Matt Borne, Curt Hennig around. Dizzy Hogan, Art Cruz. Good lineup of pro wrestling talent in the Northwest right now. I want to remind you, too, when we tell you, as we do at the end of the first fall, one of the times we tell you about where wrestling's coming up, that all the stars you see here in professional wrestling appear in all the towns that we tell you about. All are there. So don't feel as if you're going to get there and only 4 wrestlers are around, or 4 that you recognize. Not so. Trip takedown, and Fargo's nose went right into the canvas. Shouldn't laugh about it, but it looked funny. They lock up, side headlock. Ringsiders are saying use the thumb. Couldn't see it myself. Knee drop between the shoulder blades. Chinlock from behind. Being worked on Terry Fargo on King Parsons. Parsons out of Houston, Texas. Good crowd on hand, not a sellout, but a good crowd here at the Portland Sports Arena. Line tackle. Fargo goes down, dives underneath that. Knee lift. Drops Parsons to the canvas. Another knee lift. Puts Parsons down. Comes back swinging into the midsection. And again. And again. In the eyes by Fargo. Snapmare. Go behind. Chinlock. Chinlock from behind. Being worked by Terry Fargo. That time the camera caught it clearly, but it was hidden from the referee. He went to the hair to get the takedown. Elbow smash by King. He's taken to the canvas again this time. The trunks are used. Use the mode of leverage. Oh, flying body press. Vertical flying body press. Tommy Rich style. Hacksaw Sawyer style. It looked like he might get the pin out of it. Was not able to do so. time very clearly into the camera, the use of the thumb. A whip. He takes him over with a victory roll. He apparently got into the ropes or kicked him off. At any rate, it is not a pin. Fargo tries the headbutt. And it backfired, to say the least. Parsons uses the headbutt. He's wobbly but not down. Now he's down. Covered with a body press. Hook the outside leg and 3. King Parsons. All right. Once again, we might ask you if you wouldn't mind to get out a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, because wrestling may be coming your way. We got a lot of wrestling coming up, and we're going to show you the menu board here momentarily. And I'll say that we are wandering far afield toward the coast, down the valley, so we might be coming your way and haven't been there for a while. So if you want to mark it down so you have the night when it's coming, all these cards except Sundays are at 8 o'clock. Sunday cards are at 7 o'clock, such as Pendleton tomorrow. Pendleton, a 7 o'clock card tomorrow. Monday in Grants Pass, Oregon. Super card. Tuesday down at Roseburg. Told you we were going to go down the valley. Wednesday over at the coast at North Bend, Oregon. Elton Owen has put together a super card for all these shows this week. Thursday at Salem at the Grand Theater. Sandy Bar has another big one lined up down there. They're going to have an 8-man tag match, if you can believe it. Friday in Eugene, another super card by Elton. Saturday, we're back at Portland, and a week from tomorrow, Tacoma. We shall return. Right now, here's Alan Tonkin from Marv Tonkin Ford.
Hi, I'm Al Tonkin from Marv Tonkin Ford, and this is Don Lefebvre from Marv Tonkin Ford, and I'm just happy to tell you that from here on out, we won't have any other interruptions. Just Don and I will be doing these spots for the remainder of the time. So here's Don to tell you a little bit about the cars.
Well, I'm Don Lefebvre for Marv
Hey, that
Tonkin
kid's
Ford,
getting more TV time than we are. Yeah, we need to do something about that.
Good priced.
Yeah, I like doing the commercial.
From
well, guys, then let's kidnap her.
$22,000.
I guess maybe I should help you tell them about them, shouldn't I?
Okay.
Okay, let's first tell them about this, folks. So wait a minute. What's going on here? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are you guys doing? What? Where'd you go? Wait a minute. What's going on?
Yeah, well, let me help
Thanks,
you.
Don.
I'll take this over.
Okay.
Need a good price on a good used car. At Fort Stark, almost our entire inventory of used cars is priced under $2,000. Take, for example, this 72 Volkswagen Super Beetle, priced most places at $29.95, but our price is only $19.55 if you see us before Monday night. Or take a look at this 74 Pinto wagon, automatic with front disc brakes, now only $7.55, full price. And finally, let's take a look at this 69 Nova 6-cylinder 3-speed chrome rims. Our price is only $8.55. Please come in and see us this weekend at, that's Fort Stark, 12345 Southeast Stark. Did a little bit better, Alan?
There are still a lot of people that believe that this is simply a war between the Vietnamese people.
Sunday at 5. They call it the most controversial war, Vietnam.
What you saw in there was nothing.
I don't call brutality nothing, Curt.
That man was lining us up for a VC mortar crew.
There's still such a thing as due process.
Out here, due process is a bullet.
David Jansen. John Wayne in The Green Berets. One of Hollywood's best, Sunday at 5 on TV 12.
Well, professional wrestling's on the road again this week. That's savage.
Yeah, tomorrow evening we're at the Armory in Pendleton. That'll be Steve Regal's first appearance in Pendleton since he's returned. He will be on the card, ladies and gentlemen. The rest of the card promised will be there, so I'd suggest you get on the Club Cigar Store and get your tickets. Now, Monday night, Grants Pass, Oregon. We're returning to Grants Pass. The cage is on tap down there, and you fans know who is in the cage match. So Jim Savard and the rest of the class of 84, the sophomore class of 84, are sponsoring the matches. Come out and boost them. Be there early. Roseburg is Tuesday night at the fairgrounds in Roseburg, and Wednesday night a special card. Mark this down. North Bend, Oregon at the high school gym. I'm going to be down there to see you folks on Wednesday night, North Bend, the high school gym. Matches start at 8 p.m. Thursday, Salem. Friday, Eugene at the Lane County Fairgrounds. Another big one there. Saturday, Portland. And the following Sunday, back to Tacoma. Frank, have you ever seen so much excitement in your whole born days? What's going on in the Northwest now? Everybody says the economy's down. You ought to come out to one of the wrestling arenas. The places are always jammed. Before I leave, I want to say good night to my lovely wife, Willa. And I'd also like to say I want to thank the kids down there at Laurelwood Academy for having me down today. It was a pleasure and a blessing.
Thank you. Dutch Savage. Thursday at Salem, that's a super card going on. Don't forget that. Don't forget either. Tickets are always available at the flea market out here for next week's card. We shall be right back. I think Tom Peterson and I are going to team up again. And when we team, rule number one, the sponsor always goes first. Here's Tom.
Who has the best VHS beta movie club in town? Tom Peterson's That's Who. As advertised in a 2-page ad in TV Guide this week, only Tom Peterson has a new list of the top 50 movies each and every month. And in addition to the top 50, we have 300 other great movie titles, both VHS and beta, to choose from for only 99 cents a day. And best of all, when you buy any video recorder at Tom Peterson's, like this Sanyo video recorder for only $4.99, that's right, only $499, you get free membership in our top 50 movie club. And at Tom Peterson's, we carry the 10 top video brands in America, with over 50 video recorders hooked up and ready for demonstration. Now, there's only one place to buy a video recorder, and that's Tom Peterson's.
Yours truly is a video nut. I really do like television, and to tell you, one of the best things that have come out of the new technology lately, the video cassette recorder, and to get a Sanyo for $4.99 is great. But maybe as important is that prices that you get into Tom Peterson's Top 50 Movie Club. And remember, that's VHS or beta. It doesn't make any difference which format that you buy or you might have. You'll want to get into it because I'll tell you, the titles are the very latest. A great, great selection and a lot of special buys at Tom Peterson's Top 50 Movie Club.
The tax laws have changed. What you don't know can hurt you. That's why H&R Block provides computerized executive tax service for complex returns. It's up to you and Executive Tax Service to minimize your taxes now. Make sure you're not missing deductions. Come to the income tax people so you won't have to say,
I should have come here last year. See an H&R Block representative at the Coliseum Mobile Home and RV Show, February 10th through 14th.
Portland Sports Arena, 8725 North Chautauqua. We have spent the bulk of our time, nearly all of it, of the 15 years that we've been on the air here in this building. About 14 years of it, I'd
Gentlemen,
say.
the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 240 pounds from Hong Kong, Chan Lee. His opponent in this corner, 238 pounds from North Carolina, Indian Billy White Cloud.
Kind of interesting to think that when we started wrestling, we had fathers in here of some of the wrestlers we got going right now. Sandy Bohr, of course, was wrestling back then, turned to refereeing. His son Jesse Barr, now referee. Of course, you all know the story of Matt Borne, son of Tough Tony. Tony was around then. The Dutchman was very, very active back in those days. And Stan Stasiak went back to New York shortly after he started on the air here and became the heavyweight champion of the world, holding that WWF crown for 3 or 4 years. Man that we had as color man for the first 6 or 8 shows, Pepper Martin, has become a movie star. I guess you could call him that. He had a big part in Superman 2. A number of other roles. He's out of wrestling and into motion pictures. Net mare by White Cloud on Chung Lee. And we hope to be able to announce by next Saturday that we'll have a little display out at Tom Peterson's, but we've got to get it finished this week. So we'll tell you more about that next Saturday. Battle for the top wristlock. Chung Lee from Hong Kong. Billy White Cloud is from North Carolina, full-blooded Cherokee. Reminds me some of the memorabilia people have handed us. We came up with a few pictures and programs of Billy White Wolf, one of the most famous of all time. Johnny War Eagle, another one. And some pictures, incidentally, of On the Spot, one of the greatest nights in wrestling ever, when we put well over 8,000 people in the Memorial Coliseum to see Lonnie Vane going against Tony Borne, one of the bloodiest, riotous matches I've ever seen. And, of course, the biggest house, as far as people goes. I think maybe Piper and Rose, inflation being what it is, maybe Piper and Rose have made more money in that match. But I doubt it. Right to the top wristlock. No, I'm not sure about the dollars, but that was some night at the Coliseum. Chung Lee trying to make his way to his feet against top wristlock, held by White Cloud. Lee's on his feet against the hold. Takes him into the ropes. Throw off. Miss. That was a judo chop. Kind of a leapfrog by Billy White Cloud. Chung Lee was going to go for the backdrop. White Cloud saw the move, and his best defense against it was simply to leapfrog the man. He comes back with the hold, working the wing lock. Is interesting about Rose. He's being challenged by the Winterhawks. See if you can skate that good. We'll put one of our goalies out there against you. They're trying to find a date for it. Some home game where Rose would be able to make it. I think they kind of double challenged him, saying if he didn't beat the goalie over half the time, maybe he'd want to race some of their fastest skaters, because you heard Rose bragging about how well he skated. Not only stick handle that puck. In the ropes. Body slam. White Cloud down hard. Reverse elbow drop. Arm drag slam, and up with the wing lock again. White Cloud working on Chung Lee. Another knee drop to the arm. Got both arms tied up now, trying to turn him over and get the pin, but not quite the leverage. that he expected. They're locked up now. Niederman has the advantage in the hold. White Cloud is taken down. Bridges against the body press. Again, Bridges gets those shoulders up off the mat. That's what determines the count. Both shoulders touching the mat simultaneously. The actual rule written, 3 consecutive seconds. Is in effect 3 slaps of the hand. Sometimes that can take a second. Sometimes it seems it can take 5 seconds, depending on who your referee is. White Cloud rising up against that. He's back up on his feet, so is Chung Lee. Elbow smash, back of the head. Again, forearm smash to the back of the head by Chung Lee on Billy White Cloud. Picks him up for a backbreaker. Once, twice, drops him. That should be it. 1, 2, no. Little kick out of it. 2 backbreakers. White Cloud still coming back. Catches a judo chop, top of the head. Headbutt, judo style. 1, 2, and a leg over the rope. Trading blows right now. Chung Lee into the pace on White Cloud. Forearm smash, side of the head. White Cloud is wobbly. Chung Lee, it looks like, should be able to put him away, but it's looked that way twice already. White Cloud is holding out. A whip into the far neutral corner. The shoulder into the top turnbuckle. White Cloud back to the midsection and gets him with a left hand. White Cloud coming back with a roundhouse right. Drop kick. White Cloud trying to finish Chung Lee. Snap mare. Knee drop. Covers for the body press, but he's kicked off at the count of 1. It looked like he brought up a karate chop on White Cloud there, but nothing was done. Chung Lee misses. Misses the drop kick. White Cloud going up to the top rope. And that wasn't exactly the way he intended to come down. He was going to bombs away on him. But he slipped off the top rope, but he's back in there now with the chin lock from behind. Trying to finish him off. Chung Lee able to tip him over backwards and get him off the hold. White Cloud kicks off. Body slam, goes for the body press, but the bell has rung. It'll be a time limit draw. To the time limit draw between White Cloud and Lee. We'll be back. A lot more wrestling yet to come. Interviews and a little bit of wrestling news But first, we hear from Ellen Tonkin from Marv Tonkin Ford.
Marv Tonkin Ford!
Marv Tonkin Ford's going out for your business sale continues. Get up to $750 in cash assistance direct from Ford on any new Mustang, Fairmont, Granada, or Ford truck. Get up to $375 back on Escorts and EXPs, plus an extended 2-year, 24,000-mile service maintenance warranty. Remember, only Marv Tonkin has over $200,000 in cash assistance available on the Northwest's largest selection of new Fords. There's only one place to buy your new Ford, Marv Tonkin Ford.
This is Jim Conway inviting you to the biggest sportsman show ever held in the Northwest, February 10th through 14th in the Expo Center. Everything for the outdoorsman, seminars and demonstrations, fishing and hunting gear, fishing boats, RVs for the sportsman, camping and hiking gear, a trout pond for the kids, and much more. Stop by my Steelhead Clinic. KPTV and the bottlers of RC Cola, Diet Right, and RC 100 are offering a $1 discount on regular admission. Just pick up your exchange coupon at participating grocers. See you at the Sportsman Show, February 10th through 14th in the Expo Center.
We'll give you more challenges at 19 than most people get in a lifetime.
Right on time.
First squad reporting, sir. 'Cause we need
Good job, soldiers.
In the Army.
Buddy Rose, Rip Oliver, Matt Borne, the Army.
Frank, before we get started here, I want to make one thing clear. Last Tuesday night, I beat Steve Regal to a pulp. He split my head open, but I split his open too. I would have killed him. That mean streak inside of me surfaced. Buddy Rose and Rip Oliver, they had enough heart. Now, Steve Regal, you hear that heart? Something that you do not have. They came out. They saved your life, Regal. You owe them your life. You ever heard that before, buddy? Anyway, they pulled me off of you, Regal, because Buddy wanted a piece of you tonight. He told me later he wouldn't have done it, but he wanted me to save a piece of you so they can take the rest of you tonight, Regal. But next time, it won't happen, if there is a next time.
We do go to extremes in professional wrestling. We do go out to hurt people, but he was going to do more than hurt Steve Regal. Regal probably would have been out of wrestling for the rest of his life if I would have let Matt Borne beat on him Tuesday night. But Regal will live a little bit longer. We all want a piece of the pie, and then we're just going to glom him, and then we are going to hurt him for life. That's the way we've always done it, right, Frank? First, let me get one more thing straight. Is his name Daryl May? Daryl May, the goalie, the Winterhawks, is that his name? The challenge is out. I can score 4 out of 6 goals if you want to try it. We'll get it on, and I will defeat you in the game of hockey. I am an all-around athlete, Matt's an all-around athlete, and you're an all-around athlete. In football, hockey, baseball, we can do it all. Another thing, puts us about a wide-angle lens last week, Bonema. The only reason they would need a wide-angle lens for Buddy Rose is to get a picture of me picking up Hack Sawyer and throwing him across the ring. Then you need a wide-angle lens. But I heard the other day you went to buy another suit, and you put on the Houston Astrodome, and you found that was a little bit tight. So, Bonema, don't talk about my body like that
really
ever again.
You don't have that much room to talk anyway, do you,
That's
Frank?
right.
You know, there's been a lot going on here in the Northwest. There's been guys coming up challenging me and Borne, challenging Rose and myself. Everybody wants a piece of the Army. Well, the piece of the Army is for everybody that wants it. All they got to do is come get it, some of it. Because if you just check back on the records, Frank Donovan, for the past, since Christmas, since I've been back here, I've got a straight winning record. Everybody I've been in the ring with, I beat them like a dirty dog that they are. So anybody wants some of the Army, wants the tag team titles, all they got to do is just come put their name on the line, because we're not running from nobody. Now, Hack Sawyer, he's got his belt. I've never, every time you talk about, how about a title match, Sawyer? No title match. He's a closet champion. He's not an open champion like we are. So, boy, put your belt on the line, and we'll have all 3 belts right on our shoulders. There's a new team. Hack Sawyer and Steve Regal are teaming up. Well, I thought of a better name for those two, Pete and Repeat. Steve Regal, if you get another chance, you won't be so lucky. Cupcake. Oh. Okay, these guys got the tag belts, right? They will put the tag belts up to any challengers on one condition. We would like to see Hack Sawyer come out of the closet and put his title on the line against Buddy Rose. And another thing, Barnum, I have put on weight, but I feel the same as when I weighed 220 pounds. It's been all that good home cooking, and I've been eating good. I eat cinnamon rolls with frosting. I eat the bad stuff too. I admit it. But I also eat steaks and salads. I eat them all. But I seem to be able to run out all these bodybuilders, and if these bodybuilders lose to this body that eats doughboys and stuff like that, what does that tell you? It tells you that I got a lot more heart and a lot more drive than a lot of other people. Well, I could talk all night out here, but there's nothing left to say. I've done said everything that's been to say, so you boys want to come out and tackle some men, bring your cell phone. It don't matter where it's at or when it's at, we're ready. We don't want to hear anything more about
That's our time, too. Whether they're through or not, we're out of time.
We'll put them up to any...
Here's Tom Peterson.
And Tomato Head.
Save $184 when you buy this beautiful Colonial Living Room group. 8 great pieces, only $888 when you buy the group. Our regular price for the individual pieces is $1,072. You save $184. And here's what you get. An early American sofa with wood trim and stain-resistant Herculon fabric. Recliner chair with matching Herculon fabric. Swivel rocker with wood trim and matching fabric. Beautiful Colonial cocktail table. 2 end tables, 2 lamps. All this for the unbelievable price of $888 for the group. Yes, the furniture story at Tom Peterson's quite simple. Good furniture at a good price. And to back up that statement, where can you beat this warranty? And where can you beat this price? And there's only one place to buy furniture, and that's Tom Peterson's.
A lot of great furniture over at the furniture store. Take a look at it. Well, it's out there at Southeast 82nd and Foster Road, too. And remember, a lot of the great buys, like the Hot Point washer dryer for $498, end on Monday. You've only got tomorrow and Monday to make these buys. Some of the other buys, the heater vibrator recliner chair for $249. That's by Lane over in the furniture department. In television for $249 after double rebate. And a lot of the other buys are all through on Monday at Tom Peterson's. We are going to keep it right here and go down and see young Curt Hennig from Minneapolis in action against Matt Borne. It is Curt with a C, if you're going to drop him a fan letter. Curt Hennig in against Matt Borne. This is our television semi-main event. We, at this time, are expecting that we will have the tag team championship, we'll have the tag team match on. The titles are not up. Chris Rose is wrestling with Oliver, one of the title holders. Matt Borne is in the ring, so he couldn't possibly have a tag team title bout tonight, but we will next week, because I have been given official word that Johnson and Parsons have been given a title match against Borne and Oliver. Tonight they're split up. Borne wrestling against Hennig in a match you're seeing. And the next match, if things go as scheduled, Oliver teaming with Rhodes against Regal and Sawyer. Stephen and the Hacksaw teaming up. And that should make things double fast. I'll do a little slingshot. Back up into the ropes. Trade punches. Hennig much the better of the trade. Next Saturday should be a lot of happening going on. Championship Kids Night, 15th anniversary. If you want to get your tickets early, 289-4222 is the number to call tomorrow or next Saturday, 289-4222. Or, of course, at the flea market tomorrow at the sports arena. You come out, go to the concession stand, buy your tickets, and I understand that the flea market is sold out on dealers, so you might want to shop a little too. Hennig, Curt Hennig, holding his own pretty well against Matt Borne, both sons of wrestlers. Larry Hennig is Curt's dad. Of course, tough Tony Borne. Still around town when he's not spending his time laying on the beach in Honolulu. Into the ropes. Standing by the referee calls for the break. Top wrist lock, Hennig. Borne reverses. No, he didn't get it reversed. Now he does. No, he doesn't. They'll keep going with the reverse hammerlocks. Both making some good moves. Matt Borne went to the hair to get the takedown. Stomps on the break. Warned by the referee. Let's watch the rules a little bit closer than that. On the ropes, he gets to Hennig. Whips. And goes with his version of what his dad called the solar plexus punch. Kick to the midsection. Gonna whip him to the far neutral corner, and it's reversed. Borne is the one whipped into that corner. The whip into the near neutral corner. Borne takes it hard. Hennig going up and laying it to him. Hennig. And it's reversed. Hennig goes into the corner. Double kick coming out. Rolls him up, and Borne comes up on top. Borne up on top. Curt Hennig wrestling well, made one little mistake. He let Borne make the move on him coming out of the corner. Matt Borne nailed him with the pin and gets the win. We've got a lot more action to go, so stay with us. Right now, here's Al Tonkin from Marv Tonkin Ford.
Marv Tonkin Ford!
Marv Tonkin Ford's going out for your business sale continues. Get up to $750 in cash assistance direct from Ford on any new Mustang, Fairmont, Granada, or Ford truck. Get up to $375 back on Escorts and EXPs, plus an extended 2-year, 24,000-mile service maintenance warranty. Remember, only Marv Tonkin has over $200,000 in cash assistance available on the Northwest's largest selection of new Fords. There's only one place to buy your new Ford, Marv Tonkin Ford. That's right. Remember, only Marv Tonkin Ford has more new Fords to choose from than any other dealer in the Northwest. And because we sell more new Fords, we're able to sell them for less. Like this Escort L 2-door hatchback, priced at only $58.83. Now, using only your upfront cash assistance from Ford as your down payment, you pay just $160.36 per month. And starting tomorrow, the first 12 new car buyers will receive a pair of tickets to the February 12th Pro Boxing matches at the Marriott Hotel. That's the McNally boxing matches from Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one. Now, I got to go get those guys that kidnapped Dawn.
The East German border, 836 miles of barbed wire walls, armed guards, and landmines. On September 15th, 1979, two families tried to cross it.
Emergency alert.
The most daring escape attempt of our time. It would only take 28 minutes. And a miracle. Night Crossing, rated PG.
Now playing at a theater near you, check local listings.
Up the Crow's Nest, Rocky Johnson, King Parsons going after the title next Saturday. And your heavyweight champion, Hacksaw Sawyer.
How you doing, Mr. Donovan? You know, I heard the Three Stooges out here before this match started saying that I'm a closet champion. Well, I'm no closet champion, and every time I defend this belt, believe me, it takes a lot of hard work, and it's not easy. And Buddy Rose, you're out here saying this and saying that, how much of a chicken I am. Well, these people helped me win this belt, and they helped me keep this belt in that title match Saturday, and I'd be more than happy with all these people's support to have a title match with you, and it's going to be a big one.
You're going to take him on next week. We'll have all the titles up next week, double main event.
That's right, double main event, brother. The time has come, and this is it. It's very simple. You know, King and myself, we lost the belts about a month ago because King got hurt. That's in the past. We're talking about now. We're the #1 challengers, and all we wanted was a chance to get our belts back. So right here next Saturday night, brother, we got the biggest chance, King and myself. Now, King's shoulder was hurt, but I want him to tell you how his shoulder is 110%, so there's nothing in our way that's going to stop us. Right, King?
That's right. You know, like Rocky said, I was hurt, and Oliver and Borne did it. But let me tell you something, brother. Hey, I'm all right now. Thanks to Rocky and the doctor taking shots in my shoulders. You're going to pay now. Next Saturday, we're going to drop you like a bad habit.
Okay, all the titles on the line. Getting a shot at the tag team championship against Rocky and King. Hacksaw defending his. We'll be right back. Here's Tom Peterson.
Save $100. As advertised this week in TV Guide, you can save $100 when you buy this Gold Star 19-inch color TV, only $2.99. Our regular price is $3.99, but you pay only $2.99. You save $100. If you prefer terms, only $18.25 a month. And at Tom Peterson's, we carry these top 10 TV brands with a great selection of 13, 19s, and 25-inch. Now there's only one place to buy a TV, and that's Tom Peterson's.
If you remember to get a TV guide for this week, as I failed to do, you will find an ad for color television, 19-inch, $299. I was out this past week, looked at that at Tom Peterson's, and I tell you, it is one heck of a great buy. It's got a good picture on it. Check all the features. You're saving $100 at Tom Peterson's for color television for $299. That deal is not going to last forever. Take a look at it in TV Guide, if you will. Tom Peterson's.
It's the best of Saturday Night Live, weeknight at 11:30 on KPTV 12, Portland.
So it'll be kids' night next week. And then we have two championship matches. Hack Sawyer is going to defend his title against Buddy Rose, and Parsons and Johnson are going to try to regain the Northwest Team Championship as well. The next event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit. A relay team match. Introducing in this corner the team of Rip Oliver and Playboy Buddy Rose.
We are now called the Athletes.
Our opponents in this corner are the two of the most popular men in the West, Hack Sawyer and Steve Regal.
Now, what Rose told me, and you can't always believe what the Playboy has to say, but says he wants his Army to have a little bit more class, so he went out and bought Rip Oliver some warm-up suits to wear. I'll ask Rip about it. Oliver's always paid his own way, as far as I know. Things are really popping here in the Northwest, particularly because of Steve Regal. He has come back in once to get his revenge. You'll notice he did get Matt Borne in the ring last Tuesday. It was worked out to where Borne did not get into the ring with him tonight. It's Oliver and Rose instead of Oliver and Borne. Or Borne and Rose, for that matter. You might want to know that Regal wants, in the worst way, to get Borne again. He said, I blooded him Tuesday. And the story that I got, I was not here, was that the Army came out and pulled Borne out of the ring and hauled him to the dressing room. Regal was given a win on a DQ, on a count-out, actually, I would guess. Borne has been saying that they took him out of the ring so he wouldn't hurt Regal seriously. Well, Regal wants one with no stopping, something done with the Army. No stopping for blood. They were both pretty bloodied up, I understand. And all I could say about it is that the next Tuesday open date is the 16th. Rose trying to interfere. Sandy Barr kept him back. Oliver starting out against Regal on our main event. We'll have the second of a double main event after we go off television. Stan the Man Stasiak taking on Rocky Johnson. I'll have the report of that match and anything else that might happen tomorrow morning at KYXI Radio, 817, 917, and 1017. Over 1520 News Radio. The takedown to the winglock. Regal working on Oliver. And here comes Hacksaw off the top ropes. Double forearm smash. Whoa. Oliver got it again. Oliver's in there. Regal working on him. With the hammerlock. Turn under and a reversal and reversal right back at you. The tag. Oliver out, Buddy Rose in. Tackle puts him down. Again. Catches him. Arm drag slam. Playboy hits the mat. Turns it over again. Hacksaw Sawyer in with the armbar. Hacksaw Sawyer, the armbar on the Playboy. Regal working a winglock. This is the best 2 out of 3 falls. And Regal, hot for it. He wants Borne. That's the one he really wants. But he says, I owe it to Rose and Oliver just as much, maybe. Borne, of course, was his partner before Borne broke off and joined the Army. Rolling, leg dive, takedown up to the hammer, no. Up to the headlock, no. Rose, it has to be admitted, made a beautiful move till right at the end of it. He was going to grab the headlock. Regal slipped out of it. Reach Oliver coming in with an arm drag slam. All the towns we're telling you about, no matter where it is, you're going to see all the stars. Everyone you see here, all the stars of Portland wrestling on television. You'll see them. Knee drops. I don't know how many, the crowd's counting. 10 knee drops into the bicep. Hacksaw Sawyer, a whirling dervish. Reverse leg drop. Now he's going to put a little added pressure to the arm. Oliver up to a sitting position. He was laying back, resting a little bit, and almost got counted out. He's tugging on the arm. One foot underneath the arm, the other on top of the shoulder, side of the head, and applying the pressure. Hacksaw Sawyer, youngest ever Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion. He holds that title. He'll defend it against Rose next week. Oliver able to get out and roll up to a headlock. But immediately a reversal to the hammerlock by Sawyer. Frank Bonema calling the action. Glad to have you with us tonight, as we are every Saturday night, or Sunday morning, and Sunday morning, I guess.
KPTV 12, Portland.
He had the other arm hooked. And he's able to bridge against it. Oliver is bridging with a hammerlock underneath him. And that is tough. Rose wants to make sure yours truly doesn't miss it. He's screaming up at the TV position. Look at that. Look at that athlete. Hacksaw doing everything but getting the pin. One, out, the right arm goes up. His brother Buzz is back in action down in Atlanta after an elbow injury. Kept him out of action for a while. Understand Buzz is better. There is the tag. Yes, it's being allowed. I questioned whether Rose was touching the turnbuckle, but Sandy Barr allowed it. Whoa! Flying elbow smash. Nails Hacksaw. Knee drop. And I got an idea that Rose has got the first fall one. Well, if he goes after the pin. Now he brings him up. Body slams, body throws, really. Hacksaw in trouble. Rose once again going to throw him into the ropes. He bounced over that bottom rope and came out. Whoa! A shot to the side of the head. He caught him flush. Oliver kicked him from outside. Regal's inside, being chased out now. Meanwhile, Rose, as you see on your screen, being worked on. Or Rose working on, rather. Hacksaw Sawyer. Now, I believe he could have pinned Hack a couple of times there. But he apparently is going out for more punishment. Back to the days that earned him the nickname the Crippler. Hacksaw is swinging. He's hurting, but he got a couple shots in, not enough to back the Playboy off. Going to go with a belly-to-belly suplex way up in the air. They tag. He suplexed. Oliver comes in. The knee drop, covered with a body press. Is it 2 or 3? Now it's continuing. Double arm suplex. 1, 2, and he's able to get out of it. Hack Sawyer showing great fortitude. He is hanging in. They're going to double on the shoulder breaker. Rose in to add extra leverage on the shoulder breaker, and he won't get up from that one. The first fall. Oliver, a shoulder breaker and a pin on Hacksaw Sawyer. Stay with us, incidentally, here. As soon as we can get things moved around, we're going to show you where the wrestling action's coming up. Rose and Oliver winning the first fall. All right. If you got your paper out, along with pen or pencil, we're going to run down the towns that are coming up this week. And I want to emphasize again that all the stars you see, Steve Regal, for example, will be on all these cards. There's Stasiak, Rocky Johnson, and, of course, all the people you're seeing in action. They'll all be there at Pendleton tomorrow night, 7 o'clock card, that is, at the Armory. Monday, Supercard in Grants Pass. Tuesday, way down in Roseburg. They're going to have a great one for you down there. The same is true Wednesday at North Bend. All these places we don't go to a lot, but they'll be big ones. Thursday at Salem, a big 8-man match. Friday in Eugene, Elton Owen has a Supercard going. Saturday, we'll be back here in Portland for our 15th anniversary. And Kids Night, and a week from tomorrow at Tacoma. Remember, the next Tuesday card coming up is on February 16th. We'll be right back. Here's Alan Tonkin from Marv Tonkin Ford.
Marv Tonkin Ford!
Marv Tonkin Ford's going out for your business sale continues. Get up to $750 in cash assistance direct from Ford on any new Mustang, Fairmont, Granada, or Ford truck. Get up to $375 back on Escorts and EXPs, plus an extended 2-year, 24,000-mile service maintenance warranty. Remember, only Marv Tonkin has over $200,000 in cash assistance available on the Northwest's largest selection of new Fords. There's only one place to buy your new Ford, Marv Tonkin Ford.
From Venice, California, very muscular young heavyweight, Dizzy Hogan.
You know, Mr. Bonham, up until right now, Dizzy Hogan has not seriously injured anyone here yet. But I'm going to change all that. I've been abiding by the rules, wrestling, beating every man in the middle up until last week when, by some fluke, Steve Regal managed. And I say by some fluke, I mean it to the bottom of my heart. It'll never happen again. Managed to defeat Dizzy Hogan. It's unheard of. But from now on, you're looking at a new man. A man that's going to go out there in that ring and put some very painful holds and do some very bad things to some wrestlers. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think I understand, and I will probably be seeing. That's Dizzy Hogan.
The master of the full Nelson.
the master of the hammer.
Man with a Hogan hammer. Oh, that's Dizzy Hogan, and I'll tell you, he does not talk real loud. But standing next to him, I would tend to believe what he says. I will guarantee you that. Well, we're waiting for the main event to get back out there. We're going to hold it here, and after this next fall, we will have our final commercial message, sponsor message. So stay with us. Things that are coming up, I talked a little bit, mentioned that things are going to really warm up this spring. Things are pretty hot now, but it's hard to believe, but can get hotter because the world heavyweight champion, Ric Flair, is going to defend his title here in April against whoever the leading challenger is at that time. Then, if that isn't enough excitement for you, seeing one of the most colorful heavyweight champions in a long time in Ric Flair, the next month in May, dates have been settled on with Andre the Giant. A number of months back, Andre suffered a broken leg, but his leg is well. He is back in action. I'll tell you, over the years, he's built up a few grudges against Rose. Now, whether that's who he'll win or not, we don't know. But we can tell you, the heavyweight champion of the world coming in for some title defenses in April, month after next. And then in May, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. That's Sawyer coming back strong from that shoulder breaker. Oliver going to work on that left arm. That left shoulder that comes down on the knees, got him now in a hammerlock. And into the top turnbuckle outside the ring. Rose wants to get him outside there. Regal over to protect. Hacksaw holding that arm gingerly. Right back to it. Where the hammerlock is Oliver. Bump handles one time with the arm bar. Now Rose at his best. When the opponent is hurt, he comes in, arm bar, turns it over. Oliver and Rose won the first four. Oliver, first fall, Oliver winning it over Hacksaw with a shoulder breaker. Hacksaw trying to get over for the tag. Oliver coming around, gets Steve to chase him. Steve letting his temper get the better of him, left the corner. Hacksaw couldn't get the tag. Reverse hammerlock being worked on that left arm and shoulder. Oliver in as Rose tags out. Hacksaw swinging with his free right hand into the ribs and kidneys. He is going to be body slammed with the arm tucked underneath him. Oliver picked him up, kept the left arm tucked under, slammed into the mat. Once again, he's going to throw it. No, he's ramming. Rammed the shoulder into the top turnbuckle. A double teaming on the left arm over that top rope. literally tripping over the ropes inside the ring, and Rose going for the pin. Regal came in, stopped it. Hacksaw Sawyer trying to get for the tag. He did. Here comes Regal. Shoulder throw, backdrop. He bangs her heads together. Steve Regal. White hot with anger. And the crowd picking it up. Over the top after the tag. Hacksaw Sawyer gets the pin. Hack Sawyer with a victory roll. We've got Donnybrook. Oh, Lord, do we have a Donnybrook. Well, our main event's all even. Tom Peterson now with a great video cassette recorder buy to tell you about. Here's Tom.
Who has the best VHS beta movie club in town? Tom Peterson's That's Who. As advertised in a 2-page ad in TV Guide this week, only Tom Peterson has a new list of the top 50 movies each and every month. And in addition to the top 50, we have 300 other great movie titles, both VHS and beta, to choose from for only 99 cents a day. And best of all, when you buy any video recorder at Tom Peterson's, like this Sanyo video recorder for only $4.99, that's right, only $499, you get free membership in our top 50 movie club. And at Tom Peterson's, we carry the 10 top video brands in America, with over 50 video recorders hooked up and ready for demonstration. Now, there's only one place to buy a video recorder, and that's Tom Peterson's.
Matt Borne, and it's a lot of the fans have been asking me, you and Oliver have been wrestling together, but since Oliver got a tag match against Regal and somebody, you're not in there. Rose is.
Well, first of all, Frank, I don't consider any of these people sitting out here in this audience tonight my fans. My fans, I've got them. They're sitting at home, and they watch me on their tube. Now, I'm not out there tonight. Now, Frank, I don't mean anything derogatory against you, but I don't think it's any of your business why I'm not out there tonight. Steve Regal is a lucky man that he's able to climb in that ring tonight, Frank, because Tuesday night, Buddy Rose and Rip Oliver, my two partners, they pulled me off of Steve Regal because I would have hurt him. I would have critically hurt him Tuesday night if they had not pulled me off, Frank. They just wanted me to save him. They wanted him to be able to get in that ring tonight so they could have a piece of the pie. What can I say?
That's it. This isn't settled yet. Are you willing to meet Regal again soon?
Hey, if Steve Regal wants to meet me outside in the parking lot, I'm man enough to come out there. But Steve Regal, I've said it before, I'll say it again, Frank, he has no heart. He knows that I'll beat him like I own him, just like you. Don't you think, Frank? Look at me. Take a look at this body. Take a look at Steve Regal's body. He turns sideways, sticks out his tongue, he looks like a zipper in my pants. Now, Frank, what do you got to say about it?
That isn't... You're probably not going to answer my question then. How about in the ring with Regal? Will you meet him?
Next question.
Okay, with that, we'll go back to the action. Matt Borne.
Hey, Frank, don't try to put me on the spot or anything about Steve Regal, because I beat Steve Regal here Tuesday night. He got his hand raised, but I beat him. The people that were here saw me beat him. You saw it. I felt it.
Okay, that's it with Matt Borne for now, anyway. And obviously, a reluctance on his part to get back in there again with Steve Regal. Regal does not share that reluctance. I can tell you that. Regal is looking for his opportunity, looking for his chance. to get Matt Borne back in the ring again. So we shall see what we shall see, I guess is the way that you say it. Okay, all of our sponsor messages are out of the way now, so we will just be cruising right along here. Incidentally, I do want to take this opportunity to say that it has only been because of the sponsors that we've been around 15 years, and we hope with that kind of backing we can go another 15 years. But we do like to have you. Sometimes I know that you watch and you're not in the market for anything Tom is selling or that anything in a car, truck, of that nature. But it never hurts if you go by either place, if you go by out there at Marv Tonkins, or if you go by Tom Peterson's, you want to stop in, just take one of the salesmen or something and say, hey, I don't need anything today, but I want to tell you we appreciate your sponsorship of pro wrestling, because that way we get to see it. And I can't pay you back by buying anything, but I can say thank you very much. So if you get that opportunity, I'd appreciate your doing it, and hope that you'll join us out here a week from tonight. 15th anniversary. Third and deciding fall right now, right here. Regal got in and really, well, he just set this place afire. He lit the fuse, and I'll tell you, the bomb really hasn't gone off yet. So just hold on. Sawyer got the pin. There was a tag. Regal whipped him. Hit him one time. And then Hacksaw came over the top rope with a victory roll. Knee lift to the midsection. A whip hard into the corner. He's going to bring him out with a monkey flip. Yes. Front chancery. All being put on by Hacksaw Sawyer. Hack, the current Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion. Defends that title against the man he's got a hold of right now. A week from tonight. Hacksaw lifted and being taken over to the enemy corner. The tag. And I don't think Hacksaw saw it. He drops him down into what effectively was a sit-out backbreaker. And he's going to give it to him again. Yes. That one. Oh, he went all the way up over the top rope down to the concrete floor. And he could be hurting all over, but it looks like that right arm that he's holding. Rose almost came after him. You saw Regal coming around the corner. We're going to keep it here at the end of the match, so don't go away. Hacksaw started in. Oliver was there to interfere. Now he uses the referee as a screen. Like a basketball screen where you just rub off the referee. Body slam. Oliver hard on Hacksaw Sawyer. The Playboy Buddy Rose in. Brings him out to the middle of the ring. Snapmare. Knee drop to the head. And he's going outside. He's going to go up in the top turnbuckle. Let's see what he has in mind. Whatever it is won't work. Hacksaw catches him up there. And Oliver's trying it. Regal catches him. 4 minutes time left in the match. It's all even at a fall apiece. Steve Regal working at getting the Army in the ring in any way he can. He particularly wants Borne, but he'll settle for anybody. You heard Borne Borne is not excited about meeting Regal again. Yeah, the crowd should pick this up. He's jerking on the left arm. They're doubling it up outside. Hacksaw's doing it. Oliver came in, and Regal goes to him. There was no tag. He's going to have to get out, but Regal's working him over pretty good while he's got him. There wasn't a tag, I don't believe. Sandy Barr. And now Sandy Barr is going to allow it, I guess. Whoa. There goes that taped thumb, around which there's been so much controversy. And using it in the eyes now. Oliver working the left arm. Working it some more. The tag, and a Playboy is in. Working on the left arm. Over in the corner, selling Oliver something. Oh, he's going to come off the second turnbuckle. Driving a fist into the shoulder. He was going to go for the shoulder breaker. He gets rolled up in an inside cradle. Small package and nearly got the pin. The left arm. Playboy takes over the tag, and once again Oliver is going to come to the second turnbuckle. Double club and miss. He hit Rose's arm. Oliver hit Rose's arm instead of Regal's. Regal working on whoever's up against him. Shoulder throw, backdrop, 1, 2, and Oliver's in to save it. Oliver pulled him off. Hacksaw's coming in. Are they going to double team a little? Yes! Double drop kick on Rose. Belly to belly suplex. He couldn't get Rose up in the air. Rose gets him up. Dropped him down hard, but Rose landed a little out of control also. There's the tag to Oliver and the tag to Regal. The bell is ringing. The bell is ringing. It'll be a time limit draw. Each man wins a fall. It'll be a time limit draw. To the time limit, a draw, and as we suspected, a barn burner. Regal and Sawyer showing the great speed and agility they have. Rose and Oliver, it has to be said, a lot of experience. They're mean, and they've got ability. Now Rose, something more to say, but we didn't pick it up. Woo! Tell you, things are hot and getting hotter. And the man right in the middle of heating up everything in the Northwest, Steve Regal.
You know something, Frank? I hear Matt Borne out here talking about me having no heart, me being a chicken. Matt Borne, everybody knows that Oliver and Rose pulled you out of that ring Tuesday night, and that prevented you from getting the beating of your life like the yellow dog that you are, Matt Borne. I'm so tired of this. I want a match with you on the next Tuesday special, February the 16th. My stipulation is no TV, because it's going to be too violent, Frank. They stopped the match last time because of blood. I had Borne beaten. This is going to go the limit, Borne, I'm telling you. Tuesday, February 16th. You say I don't have any heart. If you got any heart, you'll sign that contract, brother. Now, there's also a tag title match Saturday night. King Parsons and Rocky Johnson going for the belts. I wish them the best of luck, and I'll be around to make sure Borne doesn't interfere. Now, let me tell you, Borne, Tuesday, February 16th. Also on Saturday, Hack Sawyer's got a title match against Buddy Rose, and I'm going to second Hack Sawyer. I'm going to stand out at ringside and be his second, make sure none of the Army interferes. So Matt Borne on February 16th, there's a lot of things happening before that, but on February the 16th, I want you in there. No TV. It's going to be too violent for TV. Borne, you be ready, brother.
Okay, the challenge is out to the 16th. And of course, next Saturday, double main event, our 15th anniversary on television and Kids Night. A lot of things happening. Frank Bonner here thanking you very much for being with us, and why don't you pick up on wrestling in person, live. I'll see him in the flesh real soon. Thanks for being with us. So long, everybody. From the Portland Sports Arena, this has been Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford, we're your number one. And by Tom Peterson's at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. The director for tonight's show has been Dick Butler. Technical director was Bob Leinart. Cameraman Brian Neeson, Chuck Heil. Floor director Lois Karras. Audio and video, Mark Mack. Master control, Dave Watson. Frank Bonham bidding you a good morning.
Movie 12 is next on KPTV.
Inflation, hard to get credit, signs of the times. At B&L Furniture, we say stop. Think about this. B&L can still offer you the same easy credit and value price furniture that we've built our business on for over 60 years. Because we carry our own accounts, B&L can help you afford the furniture you want today, so you won't have to face higher prices and harder to get credit someplace else. B&L Furniture.